G'day guys, Jacko here for AYC Fishing down at Lake Burrinjuck. I'm joined with Cuz, aka Mark and Bruce. Lads, we've just wrapped up the first event of the 2020, the Burrinjuck Cod Classic, presented by Mako Eyewear. Start with you, Bruce. How do you think the event went?
Well, it was pretty good, mate. It was a bit tough, and easterly blew up over the weekend, which tends to shut down the cod. But a lot of the guys went out there and they whacked a few. Pretty good weather, bit of wind, but
yeah, she was windy. It was funny. We had a great feed on the Friday night, put on by the guys here at Burrinjuck. And we were sort of sitting around just having a few beers, getting ready to go out, and then that wind really picked up. So we actually canned the first night because it was just so breezy. But it's good to see a lot of the anglers toughed it out and stayed out, and it gave it a good crack, even though it was windy. But apart from that southeasterly wind, the weather was pretty good all weekend.
Yeah, it was good. A little bit cold of a night, but I suppose you're going to get that this time of year.
Yeah, that's it. Now, we had 19 fish over the weekend. What do you think about that, Cuz? Pretty tough, isn't it? There was 52 teams, 130 anglers.
Yeah, it was tough. As Bruce said, I think the easterly shut it down, and they've had a bit of rain down here, so the water level's rising, so you don't really know what that could be doing. 105 for the biggest, which was a good result from the boys. So yeah, it was a good event, and look forward to the Yells here in a couple of weeks.
What I did notice was out there cruising around with the sounder is the amount of redfin that are up on the top of the trees.
Yeah, that's
stacking them.
Like, you've got the live scope on your boat, Cuz. You were seeing heaps, weren't you?
Yeah, they were everywhere. They were all in the top of the trees, and I don't know, they were taken over from the Yellows. By the look of it, you sort of couldn't get through them. But yeah.
Yeah, my way of thinking is there's that much bait there, they don't really need to eat a swim bait or whatever you're offering them, because there's just so many redfin in there at the moment. We couldn't believe it on the Garmin live scope just how many there was. We went fishing for yellowbelly as well, and we struggled to catch them. So very tough at the moment, but hopefully when we're back down here in 3 weeks, the yellowbelly fishing fires up. We will have a few of the gun yellowbelly guys down here, and they always catch fish, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. But moving on, we'll just have a talk about the winners. Mick and Dave winning. Congratulations to the boys. They were the only team that got all 3 fish for the weekend. They had 2.61 metres, so they had a 105, I think an 84 and a 70 something. So no other team was able to catch their 3 fish. They done that. They were trolling swim baits in about 10 to 20 foot of water, and they caught all their fish on the Saturday morning between 4 and 7 a.m. So a good little 100 metre stretch. The boys say they fished down here a fair bit. They actually were over here couple weekends ago and got another metre fish in the exact same spot.
Yeah,
so
all off the same bank, and good on them because they were out there in that wind.
Yeah, no, they toughed it out. So just trolling along, just doing up and down that same bank. They fished all night, both nights, they said, so they're bloody committed.
Where are they from? One of them was from West Wyalong and the other one from Canberra.
Yeah, so
Queanbeyan, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, so down there. So this is for winning the overall. They won the trophies, pair of Makos each, a Wilson swim bait rod.
Yep.
That were engraved as well, so special for the Burrinjuck.
Well, they got an extra one because we catered for a team of 3.
Yeah, to win it.
But they got the lot, so they got to take home 3 swim baits.
And then they were also the team that got the 105, so the only meatery for the event they caught, which meant they got the biggest cod cash prize, which was $2,000. And then, Cuz, what happened at the end of the event?
Yeah, they picked up the lucky draw too, so 5,000 cash at Outback Angler to spend. So
everyone who entered the event, their names got cut up. They went into that 5,000 Outback Angler lucky draw prize.
Yep.
So they just had a clean sweep. So we reckon 12, 13 grand's worth of
yeah, they've had a bloody great weekend.
Yeah.
So
it'll be a good trip home for the boys, I'm sure. The raffle was a good hit, Bruce.
It was. We had over 120 draws in the raffle. Yeah. So
What happened with Christian?
Some awesome prizes. Oh, there's this little Italian fella that won one of our cod classics a couple of years ago, Christian Catalani, and he won
2 combos. He won a Dyer with Tacho combo
and the Esky,
and a Wilson swimbait combo with the combat reel, and then finished it with the Yeti Esky. So he's done all right.
He's tinny.
Yeah, he's taken a lot of stuff off you.
And doesn't he? We'll put some photos up later, but doesn't he let everyone know?
Yeah.
That, yeah.
No, that's it. So. We got 1 fish, Cuz. How'd you catch that 1 fish that we got?
Well, we're actually having a sneaky
we were going to
mention
this,
but just dropping the gulp down the trees, just watching the live scope and picked the cod up. So that was more good luck than good management, I can tell you.
Yeah.
It was a monster. Went all of 685.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, any cod's a good cod, you know, especially how hard you work for them in places like this. But just shows how good that live scope was. You actually watched that fish follow your gulp down. You thought it was going to be a cracker yellow.
Yeah, and the fight told us differently. It was obviously a cod.
And you boys dropped me off last night back at the boat ramp at 11 o'clock and decided to stay out all night. Slept on the boat.
Yeah,
You were supposed to be back at the marquee for the presentation to help us set up at 7 o'clock, but come 7:45 and the boys said you were still out there sleeping in your boat. So
Yeah,
what
we're
was the go
tired.
there?
Yeah, oh, we kipping hard.
Cars
Yeah.
run off Queensland time when his G-shock gets playing up, so it's put us behind.
Yeah, nah, we slept out there. We thought we'd have a crack, but the alarms just didn't work this morning. We were a bit too busted. But that sort of wraps up the event. A great Cod Classic. You know, we've got 2 more Cod Classics this year, Bruce.
Yeah, Wyangler in June and Copeton in October.
Yeah,
a couple
so
of years ago we had it in October at Copeton. It's starting to warm up and it was a really good event. I think we had 57 cod caught or something. So
Yep.
we're all a little bit up in the air with what the water's doing at the moment, but the dams have had a little drink, so it's just assured everything for
Yeah,
the weekend.
for
The boat
sure.
ramps are back in the water, so it should be good.
That's it.
Bit of fun.
Well, we'll wrap this up. We'll just say a big thank you to Outback Angler. Those guys put on that
Yep.
$5,000 lucky door prize. Also to the naming rights sponsor of the event, Mako Eyewear. We all run Makos. They're a bloody good glass. They're actually quite stylish. They actually make cars look all right in them, don't they?
They do wonders.
They make them for fat heads. So
Nah, and thanks to all the competitors, everyone that comes down and fishes the event. We like to see everyone down here, and we hope to see all you guys out here at one of the Cod Classics in 2020. Anyway, on to the next one. Cheers, guys.
cheers, guys.
Cheers.